Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank everyone that's made it here to share the bride and groom's big day. Many of the guests knew that I'd be speaking today, and you still decided to come, so a special thanks to you in particular. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Douglas, and Niall has finally admitted that I am the best man. On behalf of the bridesmaids, I'd like to thank Niall for these kind words. Claire, Lucy, Verity, Megan, you all look beautiful today, and you're only outshone by our stunning bride Rachel. I was delighted when Niall asked me to be his best man, and of course said yes straight away. It was only a few weeks ago, when the panic hit me, as I realised I'd have to stand up and deliver the speech in front of you all, and at some point during it, I'd have to say something nice about Niall. I must make you aware, Niall has shaped my sense of humour over the many years I've known him. So if this isn't funny, it's his fault. And if it is, I'm sure Niall will take the credit for it. Now, I would actually like some audience interaction in this speech. So what I want to do is, well, first of all, could I ask everyone to stay seated, but can you just shuffle forward to the front of your chair, please? Now, I'm going to split the room into two halves. So I'll split it between Niall and Rachel. Don't worry, this isn't a sign of things to come. So if we have these 6 tables and Rachel beyond on one half, and obviously Niall to me, and the other 6 tables, you're the other half. So on my left-hand side, you're all what I'm going to call the oohs. Okay? And on the right-hand side, you're all the ahs. And much like the choir in the church this morning, I'm going to try and sort of conduct this orchestra. So when I raise my left hand, all the oohs just have to give me an ooh. So we'll try it out. Ooh. And the ahs. Ah. Okay, so we'll try and put this together now. Ooh. Ah. Along. Ooh. And along. Ah. Thank you, thank you. I did warn Niall that minutes into my speech, I'd have everyone on the edge of their seats, oohing and ahhing. At this point, I meant to assassinate Niall's character. There are plenty of stories I could tell you about what Niall got up to in his youth, but I'm afraid I'd be implicated in almost every one of them. And with my wife Fiona sitting over there, I'd probably end up in a lot of trouble myself. However, there are some stories that don't include me, and I'll be more than happy to share them with you. As Niall said, Niall and I became friends at school, and we've grown closer ever since. I've always known Niall was special. The staff at Broxman Primary did too. So much so, Niall was sent to the special class when he claimed he could see numbers as colours. He still does, by the way. Honestly, Niall's actually a very talented, intelligent individual. He continues to use his brains in weird and fantastic and wonderful ways, but no one has ever questioned Niall's intelligence. That was until he appeared on the television quiz show. From that reaction, I'm sure many of you witnessed this incredible event. But for those of you who didn't, I have a rare treat for you. So what I thought I'd do is, rather than retell the story and serve it in justice, I'd recapture the moment when Niall was asked the following question.
The genus Pongo refers to which of the great apes? Humans, chimpanzees, or orangutans?
I'm trying to think what Pongo could be, and the only thing that springs to my mind is sort of a pogo stick, so it would be something that bounces perhaps, and chimpanzees would be...
Chimpanzees on pogo sticks.
Yes.
Pogo trained, but not the genus Pongo. Against orangutans. Orangutans.
So there we have it, Neil's flamboyant imagination making its appearance on national television. You'll not be surprised to know that with answers like that, Neil failed to win his round. His team did actually go on to win in the final, and incredibly, faced this question.
What's the name of the toy consisting of a pole with a handle at one end, a spring enabling the user to hop up and down? Is it a pogo stick, a space hopper? I don't think we'll ever forget the fact that pogo stick is probably one of you. Going for pogo stick? Yeah, it's the right answer. Isn't it weird the way these things come up after chips on pogo sticks?
So of course it was all down to Neil that they won the £9,000. We'll just leave that up. Interestingly, Neil actually showed up to do the Eggheads. He wasn't wearing that T-shirt. He was told his fashion was far too outrageous, so they put him in that bright yellow thing instead. So I hate to think what he was wearing. Now, someone actually gave me some advice. When you do a best man speech, halfway through, you should get everyone up and have a toast, just to break the speech up. So if I could ask everyone to be upstanding, and I'd like just an unusual toast. So if everyone could toast to chimpanzees on pogo sticks.